In Remembrance, a color photo accompanies the page containing the names of blinded veterans remembered in this issue. The small depiction is a skyline image of a series of 5 or 6 tall buildings situated behind and to the slight right of a wide river. 2 different bridges are visible in the photo. The highlight of the photo is the colorful blue sky and apparent blueness of the water as seen from a plane or helicopter. Behind the buildings are other buildings, but smaller in size. In the lower right corner of the photo is italicized text that reads, "Visit Jacksonville and the beaches." The caption states, "The St. Johns River is the longest river in Florida and a most significant one for commercial and recreational use. At 310 miles, it winds through or borders 12 counties, 3 of which are among the largest in the state. The drop in elevation from headwaters to mouth is less than 30 feet. Photo courtesy of Visit Jacksonville and the Beaches." The written portion of In Remembrance reads, "The Blinded Veterans Association deeply regrets the passing of the following blinded veterans. From the Arkansas Regional Group, George W. Myers. From the Cape Cod and the Islands Regional Group, Diane M. Barris. Connecticut Regional Group, Gino S. Deluzio. Florida Regional Group, Bruno J. Adamo. Victor J. Gransky. William R. Lancaster. Preston R. Little. Anthony Lonegro. Joseph L. Pelletieri, John Pitzer, Albert K. Rainey. From the Gem State Group, Jack W. Kesgard. Greater Houston Group, James Brown, Harmon M. Harris, Jr., Vince Kim, Virginia Satchel. Indiana Regional Group, Curtis H. Brown, Eric A. Brunoller, Christopher Condes, C. Ernest Davidson, Tim Gardner, Ella Mae Gibson, Nim Lee Guffey, Robert J. Haig, Joseph G. Hegarty, Roger L. Horn, Janice E. Jackson, Joaquin M. Lara, Howard L. McCracken, Donald E. Mitchell, Richard H. Reister, Elmer Roth, Harmon O. Thrasher, Winfred Wren. Louisiana Regional Group, Margaret Cole, James Darby, Vincent L. DeSalvo, Charles W. McCoy. From the Massachusetts Group, William G. Bowman, William Irwin. Michigan Regional Group, Richard Miller. Mid-Atlantic Group, Paul V. Bartlett, Bill R. Thornton. Minnesota Regional Group, Marlon P. Fredrickson. From the Mississippi Regional Group, Billy Massengale. Nebraska Group, William D. Lyons. New Hampshire Regional Group, June Marie Danku. Eugene F. Marcoux. Stella Nall, William W. O'Brien, Frank A. Pushy. New Jersey Regional Group, Joseph A. Arfiero, Jack Kaglar, Kenneth H. Rayner. From the New York Group, Joseph M. Doran, G. Levering Keeley, Kenneth Shea, Henry Wischusen. Northern Arizona Regional Group, Donnie Ray Despain. From the Ohio Regional Group, William R. Schweikert, James R. Strobel, Larry A. Wood. From the Oklahoma Sooner Regional Group, Marion Appling, Donald R. Aitnier, Carl D. Reed, Joseph J. Stencampiano. Rhode Island Southeast Massachusetts Regional Group, Robert C. Lawrence, Jr., Carl E. Sullivan. San Diego Regional Group, Andrew H. Garner. Southern Arizona Group, Herbert F. Stewart. From Southern California, Arthur Glantz. Southern Nevada Regional Group, Anthony Maragosian, Leon Pearson. Tennessee Regional Group, L.B. Husky. Washington Regional Group, Jerry L. Davis, J.C. Duckworth, Kenneth L. Pate. And from the Wisconsin Regional Group, Edward W. Cantrill. Final thought. Consistent with tradition, BVA Bulletin readers are left with a brief thought at the end of the January-February issue. It concludes with a reference to BVA's Blind Hockey Initiative. Included is a photo of a broadly smiling young gentleman posing on ice skates with a hockey stick in the glove of his left hand. He is dressed in a lightweight jacket and a protective helmet. In his right hand, which is wearing no glove, he has raised to shoulder level a previous BVA National Convention tote bag. On the wall behind him are panels containing the logos of the Washington Capitals and the Kettler Capitals Iceplex. The text of the final thought reads as follows. Veterans with vision loss in the greater Washington, D.C. area continue to enjoy an hour or so of ice time up to twice a week as they learn an adaptive version of ice hockey. The BVA initiative includes veterans of all ages and ability levels, including beginning ice skaters. Its origin is a grant BVA received from the VA Office of National Veterans Sports Programs and Special Events. Its objective is to provide enjoyment and recreational rehabilitation to veterans who may have never previously engaged in the sport. We are excited about moving blind hockey forward to take a more prominent place among popular activities for those with vision loss, especially veterans, said Program Director Bruce Porter, pictured here at a weekly Try It session at Kettler Capitals Iceplex in Arlington, Virginia. And that concludes the reading of the January-February 2017 issue of the BVA Bulletin.